Welcome back to...
Welcome back to Mega Man 10.
Fuck this game again.
Again.
It's because I hate myself, folks. I hate myself. We're going to play as Proto Man this time.
Proto Man.
Proto Man.
The big, broody.
Oh, yes.
Scarf haver.
Hi, I'm Proto Man. I can shoot stuff. I can slide.
I have a shield.
I can pretty much do all the things Mega Man can't do because I'm so better than him. Alright.
And I have a kicky skirt.
Alright, we're going to play as Proto Man. Normal because I'm not that sick. So yeah, we're going to try to go through as Proto Man. I'll warn you folks, I've pulled this off on a single continue like one time. Mm-hmm. And I think I was just having an amazing fucking night. But, hey, you know what? There's a World of Warships update going on, so I can't play that. I guess we'll play this instead. So yeah, as you can see, Proto Man has all the things that Mega Man should have. You know, he can slide, he can charge his shots. He does have the shield, which is honestly a little bit more useful than it was in the last one, in my opinion.
Oh.
But I would say just barely. You gotta, like, it's more of a luck thing than anything, I think, half the time. I'm certain there's someone who'd be like, no, shut up, man, I mastered the skill. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a noob.
Guess what? Do your own playthrough.
Yeah, exactly. Fair enough. I am a noob. I suck. I've never played Mega Man a day in my life, and I don't like the anime. One of those things is true, by the way.
It's, you don't like the anime.
Yeah.
That one is true.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing as Prototype Man in this, if you will. And it's...
Or just Proto if you're nasty.
Yeah, Proto Man if you're nasty. This really sucks because, yeah, he's got all the stuff, but he takes twice the damage.
Really?
Yep. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun playthrough. Essentially, the gist is you just have to get really good at not getting shot. Which is tough, as most of you have probably seen when I play these Mega Man games. Especially the later ones that I never really cared for. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do this again. Like I said, I have done this once. I can't guarantee that we'll be able to pull it off without continues. I can't even guarantee that we'll be able to pull it off. But I am going to play as chintzy and as cheap as I possibly can to make that a reality.
For you, the viewer.
Yeah. Oh, hell. Luckily, this is one of those stages I have played through so many times, I could probably just about do it in my sleep. Watch, I will die by the stupidest, easiest thing possible now. I would say that going through the game as Proto Man in this one as opposed to 9 is a little bit better.
Oh?
Yeah, this game is it's a slight bit easier than 9. I would still say that 9 was the better of the two. And that's mainly just because the special weapons in 9 were way cooler. Like, they actually had, like, some use. Whereas in this game, they're useful for defeating enemies and bosses, but as far as utilitarian purposes, they don't really serve that much extra.
Jump, jump.
Yeah.
Jump, jump.
Oh, stupid me. I shouldn't have done that. Now Sheep Man's gonna fucking sheep me real good. He's gonna shear me real good. There we go. Well, I eventually came to a funny
He's gonna pull the wool over your eyes.
Oh, that's a good one. I should have gone with that. Got that shield. Actually put that stupid shield to use. Oh, stupid. So yeah, that shield actually can be somewhat useful if you know what you're doing. Unlike me.
Oh, we're getting close. Wait, that's his bar.
Yeah. Alright, we got him. Sheep man ain't no thing. Especially when I got a proto buster, if you will.
Yeah, go turn him into a coat.
A proto that busts. Oh man, the color looks awful on the capture here. It's a new TV, folks, so
Yes.
we're trying to. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. It looks like $1 million on the TV right now. No, it depends on the signal coming out of the system and going into the capture card. So,
Thunderwool, ho!
yeah, Thunderwool, ho, indeed. 120. I don't have. Oh, that's right. Everything costs more with Proto Man. All right, I am going to. All right, let's save real quick, just to be on the safe side. Yes, I did practice runs, folks. I did a lot of practice runs.
Save early, save often.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna just go through Sheepman stage over and over and over and over and on and on and on and on again until
Halcyon and on and on?
yeah, Halcyon and on and on and on until I get a bunch of stuff because hey, grinding, that's how Mega Man games should work, right?
Great. Great.
On the plus side, I shouldn't have to get a whole bunch. I shouldn't have to buy a whole bunch of 1-ups because it's going to take me forever to get through all these stages to get the bolts I need because I need even more now.
No.
So, but yeah, I mean that's kind of my goal with this, folks. Is mainly just stockpile on lives, e-tanks, and all the above. So we can. God, I know I'm gonna fucking slide into a pit one of these times. It always happens with the slide being down and jump. I just hate this game. I don't even know why I'm playing this shit. Probably because I got the stupid idea in my head. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play through all the Mega Mans on my channel because I love Mega Man. Except for those later games, they sucked. But I'm gonna play through them too. Just to prove that I'm no chump, I can do it. You know, I should have just accepted being a chump.
You did it to show off to Canada Jake.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to show off to Canada Jake. Actually, he's probably like, I beat this lumber friend 72 times. Blah, 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 blah. I'm better than you in every way, Bill. It's funny, as much as I talk shit about Canada Jake, like bragging that he's so much better than me, this all goes back to when we were kids and used to play video games together. And we would play Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and I would kick his ass all the time. And like he got like this complex after that. Like he would be the best Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter player ever, just to prove that he could beat me. And I don't know if that's exactly what happened there, but it certainly seemed like it because like, you know, we grew up quite a ways from each other. You know, there's like a few years that we lived like in the same town. Mm-hmm. But, no, eventually, like, he moved away, and I was chatting with him once, and he's all like, oh yeah, I memorized like every move in Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, you know? And I'm all like, even the brutalities, like, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, prove it. What's Cyrax's brutality? And he rattled it off. And I looked it up, it was 100% accurate. And I'm like, what sort of sick fuck memorizes all the fucking moves in Mortal Kombat?
An obsessive, that's who.
Apparently so. But yeah, that's the thing with between me and Canada Jake, I think anyways. I could be wrong. You know, he watches these videos sometimes. Maybe he'll jump in the comment section and be like, no, fuck you, Bill. That ain't how it is at all. But also, I kind of doubt it. It is weird, like, when you go back and you talk to old friends from years back and you realize that you kind of almost indirectly had like an impact on them.
Oh yeah.
With Jake, you know, I kind of drove him to the point of like weird obsession over like being good at video games, I think. But honestly, I would make the argument, I think that was in him all along. It was about the friends we made along the way.
Indeed.
Yeah, I really hated the 2000s. Mm-hmm. The early 2000s were, and don't get me wrong, I think most people have some fondness for like, the time of their early 20s. Mm-hmm. I mean, for me, those were like some crazy years. Mm-hmm. You know, it's, you know, your first, for most people, I mean, kids nowadays wouldn't get this, it's the first time you like live away from your folks.
Right.
You know, and, you know, you kind of start, you got to make your own rules.
Right.
And, you know, you've just got to the point where, you know, you're technically considered an adult, sort of, and you can do all the stuff that you couldn't do as a teenager or a kid. So, then you figure out what your limits are.
Yeah.
It was funny because, like, I wasn't a bad kid, mind you, but I used to drink in bars long before I was 21. And I won't say where. But I think there's a statute of limitations on that. But no, so by the time I turned 21, you know, and everyone's all like, oh, I turned 21, I'm gonna go out to the bar and all that stuff. By the time I turned 21, going out to the bar and like getting hammered was just boring. I was just like, I guess I'll go to the bar. I don't know. I'd rather do something cooler. It is funny though, because like once you kind of get over it, you're just kind of over it, and you're just like, eh.
See, I was the complete opposite.
Well, yeah, because you had a very, I wouldn't say sheltered childhood, but
strict.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a very strict household.
Well, you know, that's a double-edged sword too, because like I had a very lax, you know, teenage years growing up, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that my parents were negligent. I would say that my parents left me alone left me a lot on my own, to my own devices, probably more than's probably healthy.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a wonder I didn't accidentally burn down the house or injure myself, you know, through those years.
Right. But yeah, I had a strict household, and I was absolutely paranoid of getting in trouble. So, when I moved out of the house and moved on my own, I'm just like, I can't touch alcohol until I'm 21. And I did that once, and I got so sick. My roommates had to put me to bed because they were worried I got alcohol poisoning.
So, pretty much the same as it is now.
I was 19, and the concoction was vodka, gut rot vodka, and grape Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it tasted like cough syrup. I got so sick.
I think it's kind of funny, like, when you're in your 20s and you're like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good drink. And you have it and you're like, this is really good. And you're just too stubborn to realize that it's gross.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fucking Jaeger bombs. When I was in my 20s, Jaeger bombs were huge. And I fucking loved Jaeger bombs. Don't get me wrong. They have their advantages, but they have very disadvantages, too. Namely, I don't know, when I get hungover, I like to be able to sleep it off anyway.
Oh, jeez.
And when you're drinking Jaeger bombs, well, you can't fall asleep.
Because you have caffeine in your
Yeah, because of all the fucking caffeine. So like, you'll go back to your room, you'll lay on your bed, and
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
But no, you'll go back to your bed and you'll lay down and you'll have the spins and the room will be spinning. And you're like, I'll just pass out. This'll be okay. It'll be better when I wake up. But you never fall asleep.
And the room keeps spinning and spinning.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be there for every miserable moment of that hangover. No sleeping it off with Jaeger bombs. Although I will admit, they had a very unique flavor, I think, that made them interesting. Mm-hmm. I know the big thing that always pissed me off about, like, whenever you'd order a Jaeger bomb, though, if you had, like, a place that didn't know how to make them very well. Your Jägermeister had to be fucking ice cold.
Oh, yes.
If it was warm, it was fucking disgusting.
Yes.
And B, if you mixed the Jaeger and the Red Bull should mix in your mouth. Mm-hmm. If they mix ahead of time, the whole thing just tastes gross. Mm-hmm. That was kind of the delight of it, is like the two tastes mixing in real time in your mouth. That was cool. I didn't need to do that. But that was what made a Jaeger bomb like so cool, in my opinion. So yeah, it wasn't. You don't just. I saw so many bars do this. They'd put the shot directly in, because it's a shot. For those of you who don't know, a Jaeger bomb is it's a shot of Jaeger in a small glass of Red Bull. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing: that shot of Jaeger needs to be floating in the Red Bull. It can't mix with it. Some people would just like mix it right in.
Nope.
And nah, it's fucking disgusting that way. Other people would actually like drop the whole shot glass down so it'd mix like in before you drank it. Again, that would fuck it up. Mm-hmm. You needed to actually like line up the shot glass and the glass so they're both going into your mouth at the same time. Sort of like rocket fuel. Mm-hmm. You got to mix them in the blast chamber. It's not going to work any other way. It just ends in disaster if you do it the other way.
Yeah, but back to the original topic, learning how to drink alcohol. And then you get to your early 20s and you're like, I'm going to mix this and this. And I did a lot of that because I was inexperienced with alcohol. And some concoctions are really good, and some were really, really gross.
Well, I remember a lot around that time, I was just like... I would order drinks that I had heard of in movies or TV shows. So, like, I'd be like, oh, well, I'll try a gin and tonic.
Oh.
And then I'd be like, oh, well, this tastes like fucking pine sol. This is gross.
Gin tastes like pine sol.
So that was always lame. Alright, well, let's see what we got in this shop.
And speaking of being too stubborn for drinks that taste bad, I remember liking Southern Comfort and Dr. Pepper. And back then I thought, yeah, this is really good. Now I tasted it once an adult and I was like, what was I thinking? It's pure sugar.
I Probably don't need that many beat calls, but we'll do it anyways. What the hell?
In case you fall in the pit.
Uncle Mega Man's got deep pockets. Oh wait, no, I guess this is
Uncle Proto.
Uncle Proto. Come back soon, whoever I am. I like how you got Tango there on the counter. That's kind of cool.
Where's Cash?
Alright, so we're all done grinding. Let's go on to another stage. What comes after Sheep Man? I don't know. I guess we'll do Pump Man. We'll just do the Robot Masters in order, I guess. Oh, the sewer level, folks. You know, that is my favorite.
Ugh,
Ugh, I can smell this level.
that ain't chocolate.
Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, nice! Yeah, here in Dr. Wily's chocolate factory.
That ain't chocolate.
But it certainly is gross.
I definitely agree with you on that one.
It's thick and it's rich and it tastes like shit.
Because it is shit.
Oh, I hate these hard hat Macs. Alright, well, I'm just gonna ignore your ass then. Well, that took me just about forever, but it was worth it, I think.
Question mark?
Man, these things they look like they got goofy fucking cocked eyes. They're like the, oh, who's the actor that's, he was in Battlefield Earth. He's got the goofy eye.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the big black guy. I can never remember his name. He was in, like, The Man Who Would Be King, I think. He's a good actor, really good actor.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Last King of Scotland.
Yeah, that's it, Last King of Scotland.
I looked it up, but my phone is turned off.
Yeah. God, what is his name? The thing is like any other time, I would just be all like, oh yeah, it's so-and-so.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why, for the life of me, I cannot remember that guy's name right now. I keep thinking it's Terrence Howard, but yeah, I know
No,
it's not Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard, also known as Discount, or no, I guess Discount would be the opposite of Don Cheadle for the Marvel movies.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker, that's his name. The thing is I really like the actor too. I'm actually kind of annoyed that I couldn't remember his name.
That's happened to me a lot lately. I just have a name and it's like, no, I know what it is. I see their face.
Yeah.
But I don't get their name.
I mean, next time we see one of those hard hat Macs, yeah, take a look at it. He looks a lot like Forrest Whitaker.
Just the other day, I couldn't remember Chris Farley. It's like I can see his face, I can see you. And I live in a van down by the river. What the fuck is his name? It's like, oh, it's Chris Farley. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I just had that one a-coming, if you ask me. I'm like, yeah, I'm all the way back here.
I live in a van down by the shit river, apparently.
Yeah. Gross.
Where the shithawks are gonna get us, Randy.
They're shithawks, Randy. Climbing up the shit rope. And they just keep climbing that shit rope and they keep sliding on back down. I was just talking with someone at work the other day about Leahy.
Oh?
Yeah, we were just talking about Trailer Park Boys and how we, like, agreed that, like, you know, it was probably for the best that, like, there are no new episodes of Trailer Park Boys, and there probably won't be. Because, honestly, without John Dunsworth, I don't consider the show worth continuing.
Well, the eyes look normal to me.
Oh no, take a look at him when he... See, he's got, like, the one that's slightly...
No, they look normal to me.
Just me then, I guess? I thought it looked like he had, like, one goofy eye. The old Forrest Whitaker eye, you know? I'll put it this way, if I was doing the sprite, I would start over. I know, because I have done sprites for games like this before, and yeah, I can't... Oh! Good thing I had that spike guard.
Mm-hmm. That's why we get the bolts, folks.
Yep.
That's why we get the bolts.
That way I'm dying less and saving my resources. Just try. If they ever did a live-action Mega Man movie, and Forrest Whitaker is Hard Hat Mac.
No, if they want Hard Hat Mac, it's probably Bill Skarsgård. He's in everything lately.
Yeah, probably. You're that one chump. I think it's a brother of his who's... wait, are you talking about the one who played Pennywise the Clown?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're putting that fucker in everything now. By the way, fucking Nosferatu better not fucking suck. Oh, actually, by the time this gets uploaded, that might be out.
Well, you never know.
It's funny, because it's been in production hell for fucking years now, where it's all like, oh yeah, that's right, they are making a fucking Nosferatu remake. Which, hey, it's one of my all-time favorite movies. You better not fuck this up, although I know you will. You always do. The trailer already makes it look terrible. Ow! The funny thing is, I know a lot of people are saying, like, the trailer looks good. I don't like the trailer for the Nosferatu movie.
No?
No, for some reason, it is, like, really focusing on, oh, she's not Mina Harker, but it's the Mina Harker equivalent in the story.
Ah.
It seems like the whole movie is going to be centered around her, and I just don't get that. I mean, they're probably adapting it for modern audiences, I get that, but, man, she wasn't the central focus of the first one. Don't get me wrong, she was the hero of the first one.
Water shield.
But it seems like the whole movie's just going to be centered around her. Like, the whole plot of the thing is. I mean, when they do these remakes, why can't they just, like, make a faithful remake? Why do they gotta change shit so much?
Why don't you remake bad movies?
Why don't they look? Alright, well, on that note, folks, end of the episode, I guess.
End of the episode. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and have a good day, everyone.